Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking this amazing video. In today's tutorial, I'd like to take you through how I created this amazing church flyer in Photoshop. So all you have to do is to follow me step by step to get everything right. So in the first place, let's go ahead and click on File, and then we click on New, and the rate for this flyer is 1080 pixels, while the height lies at 1080 and the resolution we leave it on 300. Then we click on Create. If at all this happens to be your first time seeing my videos, please subscribe to this channel so YouTube can recommend this video to other graphic designers. So with this one, we have to click on File and click on Place. The link used in this tutorial will place in the description, so go ahead and download the link, the resources. So with this one, before we place our resources, let's make sure, I have to go back and create the document again. Before we bring in our resources, let's click on this lock to unlock the layer and click on FX and choose a gradient overlay for it. And with the gradient overlay, the color code on the left side happens to be E27400, and then the color code on the right side happens to be 511D00. Then we click on OK and click on OK here as well. And now we have to go ahead and place our resource. So we click on File and click on Place. And I have the resource here. As I said, you can go ahead and download it. The link has been placed in the description. It's actually an Easter flyer, so we have to get something about Jesus Christ, the death of Jesus. So this, I think we have to place this one here and click on this correct icon. Now let's go to Image. Let's click on Image and choose Adjustment and choose Color Lookup as well. And we have to click on a 3D note, the first one, and choose an edgy amber 3DL, and we click on OK. And now we have to go to our blending options and choose an overlay for this and place our next resource as well. So with this resource, we have to place this and then choose an overlay for this, but we will have to scale this one first. So let's scale it up like this and scale this part too, and we will have to click on this new layer, create a new layer, and then choose our brush tool, and let's brush up this particular area. So if at all your brush tool is not showing, make sure you click on the caps lock and then use your brackets keys on your keyboard to open it up like this. So with this one, let's choose a perfect color. So let's go to a color lookup and choose and pick a nice color from this area, and then we click on OK and brush off this part. So let's brush off this part, and if at all you think the brush is too much, you can go to Filter and go to Blur and choose a Gaussian blur for it. Now let's choose a radius around 8 pixels or 20 pixels, and then we will have to scale the new layer we created. You have to scale it, bring it down a bit like this, and I'll scale this part, and we can as well erase it off if it's actually showing a bit deeper. And make sure a soft round brush is being selected as well. So we just have to select a soft round brush here, and now open the brush, and now we can reduce the size of the brush, the opacity of the brush as well, around 50. Then we brush up this part that we think it is not all that necessary, and now we have something which is looking okay already. So let's go ahead and then place our next resource. So we go to File, go to Place Link, and place this resource, and this is supposed to be on the blending option. We go to the blending option and choose a soft light for this. So we choose a soft light for this, and let's click here to create a rectangle shape around beneath the flyer. So let's create a rectangle shape. We actually click and create a rectangle shape, and make sure we place it on top of this. And now let's click and drag to create a nice rectangle, and select a white, choose a white color for it. So we choose a white color from this area, then we click on OK. Alright, so like I said, if you're loving this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel so you can recommend this video to other graphic designers. So let's check this. So I think we have to add a bit of brush to this particular thing. So we brush up this area and brush up this area a bit, and let's actually check the color for this. So let's use our color picker and choose this color and brush up the same thing. So we brush up like this to have the deeper version of it. And you might want to go to the filter and choose a blur for it, and choose a Gaussian blur again. So we blur it around 20 radius, and it is looking perfect already. You can as well scale it down a bit and then press on shift and then scale it up as well. And now the next thing we will have to do is to add up this particular cross here. So we go to file, we click on file and click on place link, and we have our cross here. Then we click on place, and send this somewhere over here. And now you have to choose a nice blending option for it. It is soft light. Choosing a soft light for this will be okay, and let's make sure this is beneath this like this, so you have the fill to look this way. Alright, so the next thing we will have to do in this particular flyer is to click on all the layers here, and now we click on new layer as well. So we want to add a light here, and then choose our polygonal lasso tool, and now let's click here, stand here and click, and stand here as well, and then we stand here, this part also, and we have something like this. And now we have to right click and then choose fill and go to the content and choose a color. Let's choose the color, and now we can select a color from this particular area. I think this color will do, and then we have to brighten up a bit and click on OK, and we click on OK. So let's press Ctrl D to deselect it and select everything here and place it here. And now we have to click on our new layer mask, add a layer mask. And now let's go to the layer mask has been duplicated, so Ctrl Z to go back to have only one layer mask. And now we have to go to the blending, the gradient tool, click on the gradient tool and click here and choose the basics here and select the middle one, which is empty, white, and an empty one. Then the white side, let's choose a black gradient for this particular area. So let's click here to put it on only web, and then click on OK, as well. And now we can stand here and then drag it this way so that it will fade off. And let's select this, let's move it from the mask over here, select the shape that we just created and go to filter And now we have to go to blur and go to Gaussian blur. And with this one, the radius should be around the own satisfaction. So I think around 26 pixels will be okay for this, or let's add more. Alright, so more 36. I'm using 36 pixels for this, and we'll have to click on this particular icon and go to File and place our next resource. So our next resource happens to be this one, this image, and we will have to choose a blending for this, which happens to be, I think, a soft light also. Let me check the blending option for that one. So the blending option for this is actually on a soft light. So let's choose a soft light for this, and let's place it beneath this particular shape that we just created. And now we're having a perfect design background like this, and we have to shape this upwards a bit. And now let's go to our text tool, horizontal text tool, and then type here and choose a white color. And we click on OK, and then we type in our Easter, then we press enter to move on to the next line, TER. So the font, the name of this font is actually Eroska font, ROSCA. That is the name of the font. You can get it from that font or BFont, BEFONT, or that font as well. And now let's scale this up around. Let's select this around. The pixel is supposed to be around 79.14 pixels. Then we click on enter, and let's click on this AI here, our character here, and actually scale this up, scale this down a bit, and then let's also scale this part as well. And then we click on this correct icon, and now let's press Ctrl A and choose center alignment for this. Ctrl D to select, and we have to shape this one and bring it down a bit. And now I think our design is all set, and let's go to File and click on Place Link and place our next resource, which happens to be this particular image. So as I said earlier on, the resources have been placed in the description, so you can go ahead and download the resources as well. So let's scale this up a bit, this golden text effect texture, and then now let's right click on the golden texture and choose create clipping mask to clip it in. And now let's scale it up and then move it to this particular area to brighten up the image of the text. And now let's click and select the text and the new layer that we just added, and click on the group icon to group it in one document. And now let's pick our text tool and type in our convention, and press Ctrl A and choose a different font for this. So this one we are going to choose, we can choose MTN Brighter Sans or Montserrat font. You can as well get this font to at BFont, or my previous videos I've placed the resources for this particular font. You can download it. So MTN Brighter Sans, let's choose a medium for it. And with the size too, the size is supposed to be around around 22, and we click on enter. I think it selected a different font. We are supposed to choose either Montserrat or MTN Brighter Sans. So let me just search it, Montserrat. So Montserrat medium, and we click on enter. And now on this one, so let's press Ctrl A and choose center alignment for this one as well. Ctrl D to deselect. And now you have to copy this particular. We have to create this particular rectangle shape, rounded rectangle shape here. So we click here and then click on our rectangle shape tool and choose the rounded one, and now draw a nice rounded rectangle here. And with this one too, I think we will have to, so let's go press Ctrl Z to go back, and now let's actually adjust it. You have to choose a different color for this. So let's choose this particular color. Let's choose this particular color for it, and we have to go back here, and then this particular area, then we press. You can actually add the pixels around 27 pixels. That will be okay. Then we click on enter here. Now let's make sure this is beneath this one here, and let's go to the blending options and choose a nice blend for this. So I think it's supposed to be around, you can choose a soft light for this, and let's check the color and choose this color. Then now let's come to this particular area, and this thing is supposed to be on top of, okay, it's supposed to be on top of this particular icon here. And now we can choose a nice blend for it. So overlay will be okay. Overlay is okay. Then we place it here. Let's place it here, and now let's copy the name of the church as well as the church logo as well, and then place it on it. So I have to off this particular thing and select everything here and place it here. And now let's copy the present as well and place the present here too. And this one too, I use the same font, but for the sake of this tutorial we have to copy this and place this ones as well. So if at all you love this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel so YouTube can recommend this video to other graphic designers. And place this here, copy this. So let's copy this too and place it here, and copy this one as well. So with this one, let's press Ctrl A and choose center alignment. Select this one and choose center alignment, and select this one too and choose a center alignment for it. And now you have to press Ctrl D to deselect the whole layer. And now let's check this one up a bit, and you can as well write other stuff you want around this particular document, and it will look good. As you can see, we successfully designed this particular image or flyer. So if at all you love this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel so YouTube can recommend this video to other graphic designers. Thank you for watching my video.